now 7 o'clock in the morning and 32 degrees. And I am now getting ready to drive in. Get this thing done. Wait for everything to come back to life. And let's see how badly this got totally knocked off. Ooh. Well, there's the trucks in PG. Since the ECM got replaced anyway, and all the values never got put back. Yeah, not so great, but it's to be expected when you're hauling a heavy load over hills that could almost be called mountains. Alright, well, let's go do this thing. It came on. I don't even have my hours reset yet. I got a split log, but not quite full hours yet. Let's see what we got first. Yeah, still got another hour before my hour's fully reset, but I'll have that by the time I get out of here, I'm sure. Let my air pressure build. I did get fuel over in Roland actually instead of Choctaw, so I'm good on fuel, and I'm probably just gonna be heading down to Fletcher anyway, so it barely matters. Because it's just gonna be going down by Wichita Falls, and then I can get fuel again and we'll be fine. But anyway, I'm gonna do this thing now. Bye. We're at 8:21 in the morning. We are now completely unsecured and pulled forward quite a ways too. It is now about 40 degrees.
Hey sir, can you grab that plastic and just throw it in that big trash can right over on the side?
Yeah.
Okay, I appreciate it, man.
Thanks. Oops. But yeah, this was the load. Load of good stuff. MDF. Yeah, it's gonna get unloaded and we're gonna get out of here. Goodbye. Well, I was fairly certain it was gonna be Fletcher, and sure enough it is. It's going down to a place I've been to twice now. RSI in Shreveport, just off 49. Parking available a little ways off site, but still available. Which is great. It's great. 482 total miles. And let's see how far off that is. That is 451, I think. So there's probably going to be a little bit of changing up in my routing. Whoops, too many times. Yep, just hit I-44, head on down. Well, yeah, that of course is going to be changed, because I don't do that crazy loop-de-loop crap. I take the exit that's up here. Where are you at? There. I take that exit there, and then just take that road across and up. You can do that. It's legal, okay? That's what the directions on the load screen actually say to do. I mean, there you go. That's what it says to do, and yet it wants to go all the way freaking down to that exit and shoot back up. It's ridiculous. It saves about 10 miles to do it that way, instead of the way the GPS wants to do it. Then through Wichita Falls at 287, take it all the way down to Dallas. Wait, what are you doing? Oh God, no way. No way I am doing that. I will take 114 down to the middle of Dallas, go through the middle, hit 80, and hit 20. And then 20 all the way across, over to Shreveport. Perfect. That'll take care of fuel, too. I don't even need to go through Wichita. I don't even need to get fuel in Wichita Falls. We'll be alright. Alright, so let's get out of here then, shall we? Oh boy, we're going to be waiting a little while. 5 trucks in the bay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 trucks to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I'm number 8. Okay, well, I'm number 8. We'll put it that way. And there's another truck pulling in behind me here. And I have a tire off the ground. Yeah, I'm kind of leaning over just a little bit here. Got a tire off. Well, I guess the inside isn't off the ground, but yeah, I'll get pulled forward and we'll be all right. I gotta get my tarps all situated. Gotta pull the lumber tarp out of the other side box and get it up here somehow. Sheesh. Look at the deck, it's all twisted. Gotta love it. I hear something. It might just be somebody else's engine, but I don't know. Anyway, hello. Calling out. We have 405 miles to drive. And we have...
Messaging. You have 6 hours and 42 minutes of remaining drive time.
It's gonna be close. Hopefully they can get me done out of here in 5 hours. I mean, come on. Whatever. See how it goes. The current time is 10:17.
We're here on channel 29. Channel 29 for CB Shop at 234 today.
Must be a good day for Skip today. There's apparently a CB shop on I-80, and I'm getting their transmissions from all the way down here in Fletcher, Oklahoma. It's ridiculous. And it's not coming in with such bad quality either. I'm eating. Good spaghetti. Well, that 96-inch deck didn't spoil me at all. I still managed to get in here with only one pull-up. Just a minor correction. I'm finally just now getting in there. About 2 hours later.
You have 8 hours and 0 minutes of remaining drive time.
Oh boy. Good thing I don't need a whole heck of a lot of time, right? Well, at 2:15 in the afternoon or so, I'm all loaded up and ready to go with a Wondrous tent tarp again. Gotta love it. Gotta love an edge protector that doesn't stay where it's supposed to stay. And my lifter idea failed about as spectacularly as it could be possible. Mostly because the thing wouldn't thread on. I smashed it against the trailer and caused fitness. And broke the fish out of it, and now it's useless. The wind is off even more by making every nice thing possible. Ow! My only consolation is that it's a tailwind for at least 2/3 of this load. And I don't have to go back to the office because I did have my own protector pole. A lot of good it did, though. Alright, it is now time to drive 405 for the miles, and I've got more than enough time to do it. I'm not listening to you. 8:14. So we've got time. Bye. With all of 19 minutes remaining on the clock. Although that's not the actual amount, because there's still a little bit more sitting on that 14-hour clock underneath the 8. Yeah, there we go, 28 minutes. Not even enough to even think about. I made it, I'm here, and I have 0.9 miles to get to the destination, and I'm so happy. It is 10 o'clock, and I am at my Sutherland's parking lot. Yeah, for the 3rd time I am doing this. Okay, I gotta tell you something. On the way, like just after I left Fletcher, I'm going down I-44, right? I hit the toll booth, give them $5. Pull off the side of the road to do a load check. Alright, I get out, I check the straps, I make sure the tarp's not blowing away. I get back in. My phone starts ringing, and I'm like, okay, who's this? TMC Dispatch. Uh-oh, what now? I pick it up. Want to do a load swap? I'm gonna, where are you at? Blah, 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 blah. Turns out this guy's getting loaded up at Tamco in Joplin, and they want me to meet him in, Frank, what was it? Somewhere in Oklahoma, but I'm already way past the point where miles wouldn't be an issue, so I'm like, alright, well, fine, I'll take US 70 all the way over. Durant. It was Durant, Oklahoma. They wanted me to meet him in Durant, Oklahoma, and swap loads with him, because his is going to North DFW and mine's going to Shreveport. And he lives in Louisiana and I live in Texas, so it would have worked out for getting us both home. If his load had actually been loaded at that time and he had already been on his way. It wasn't, and he wasn't. So, oh God. So, anyway, he calls me, he tells me all this, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm 15 miles from the next exit, which is US 70 heading eastbound, and that'll take me all the way to Durant. He's like, okay, start making your way there, I'm going to check over with everything, and blah, 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 blah. Fast forward to the exit, I get a call, no, I get a message from Randy saying, stop, I need to do a load swap, and blah, 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 blah. I already knew this. So I basically messaged him on the Qualcomm from the exit. I took the exit, sat on the side for a little bit, and said, okay, what do I need to do? Am I going to Durant or what? And Alex called me. Alex is this guy's fleet manager, I guess. And he's like, yeah, head on over to Durant. We're going to take care of this thing. We're going to get it done. So I take the exit. I start heading east on US 70. I call the guy who I'm going to be swapping with, get voicemail. About 20 minutes later, he calls me back and says, okay, what are we going to do? I'm like, okay, there's a Conoco just south of 70 on 69. Durant is on US 69, just north of the Texas border. So I'm like, okay, there's a Conoco here. Let's do it there. It's a big parking lot. We'll be able to swap it easy. Where are you? I'm up at Tamco right now trying to get this trailer loaded, and I'm going to swap it off with another guy, and then I'm going to run down and we'll meet up. I'm like, dude, you're in Joplin? You're like 4.5 hours away. And at that time, I only had like 6 hours and 15 minutes left on my clock. So I'm like, oh, this is great. I'm going to be spending the night in Durant. But about 10 minutes later, I get a call from Alex again. Cancel it, it's off. He's not even loaded yet, so we're not going to be able to do this thing. Great! Now I got to reroute to my destination from this way off the route direction. All in all, I ended up going about 45 miles off route just to figure out I'm going to where I was originally going in the first place. So that was just freaking fantastic right there. Ah! But it's all covered because it's all covered. So I'm not even going to worry about it. I'm just going to go into this McDonald's right now and go take it. And then I'm going to go to bed because I am tired and I'm just done with this day. Okay? But the good thing is I made it. So it's all good. It's all good. I'm going to go home tomorrow and call it good. But for now, I'm going to say goodbye.